I took another look at this combination between Mark and Luke at first, then they went out to see what it was that was done, and then the section from Matthew, which now I think should all be combined into one, but here I have it separate. Matthew, and behold, the whole city came out to meet Jesus. In Matthew, it only says, after what was befallen to the possessed of the devils, then Matthew 8:34, and behold, the whole city came out to meet Jesus. So one mention of the people going to meet Jesus. Mark, and they went out to see what it was that was done, and they come to Jesus. So the whole city that's what's mentioned here, Mark, but Matthew says the whole city went out to see, and they come to Jesus. So it's kind of two different things happening. It's one movement, but it's mentioning that they left the city, and then at the end they come to Jesus. So it's still one movement. Luke has it similarly. Then they, here still in Luke, just says they, but Matthew explains again, it's the whole city, went out to see what was done and came to Jesus. So again, just like Mark, it sort of says two different things, but they're just two parts of the same movement. They left the city and came to Jesus. The beginning is that they left the city. The end is that they came to Jesus. It shouldn't be the way I left it, which is that first, from just Luke and Mark, then they went out to see what it was that was done, and then I have almost all from Matthew, and behold, the whole city came out to meet Jesus. The real problem is the word out. I kept, behold, the whole city came out to meet Jesus. I kept that as it is from Matthew. But the thing is, Mark and Luke had already said they went out. There's not two times that all the people are leaving the city to go see Jesus. They're only going out one time. So I should only have that word out one time. And another problem is that the whole city, the naming of who these they are, should be explained first. When I'm explaining what's going to happen, the people involved should be introduced at the beginning instead of saying what's happening and then at the end telling you who's involved. So I'm also going to combine the whole city. And because of that, the behold from Matthew is like the shocking introduction to what amazing thing is about to happen. The shocking thing is that it's the whole city. So I'm going to keep behold with the whole city moved back to earlier. So I'm pretty much just going to exchange they with behold the whole city. Then behold the whole city. I'm going to keep went out to see what it was that was done. Now Luke does have both, went and came. I went with came instead of come to see Jesus, but like I said, they're just two statements of the same movement, how it began and how it ends. They went out of the city and came to Jesus as one movement. So I think I can keep both. I'm going to leave the went first because that's the beginning of their movement. The whole city went out of the city to see what it was that was done. And the end is that they came to meet Jesus. This out also, I'm just going to combine it with the out earlier. So now out is gray. I think this reads a lot better. Then behold, the whole city went out to see what it was that was done, and came to meet Jesus, and when they found the man. So the whole city is named at the beginning. What they did is that they went out to see what was done. The end result is that they came to meet Jesus, and when they found the man. Now, I was thinking of taking out meet to just say they came to Jesus, because the point of what they're doing is just to see what was done. They're not actually going to see Jesus. They're trying to see the entire scenario. But I don't really need to take out that word. And it's provided in Matthew. That's just how the sentence goes. Came to meet Jesus. I think I'm just going to leave it. It's fine. They went out to see what was done and came to meet Jesus. I think it would be a bit cleaner to say came to Jesus, so that now that they're there, they're just seeing the scenario, but I'll leave the word meet. Otherwise, I think it's much better.